Okay, guys, so I'm doing a quick training with you guys on the, on the things that I use on my phone, okay? Because I know that a lot of you would like to know what it is or how it is what I do. So, number one is I use this app right here called Over, okay? From here, you can pick all these different kinds of templates and also through here. Okay? When you go into here, you can make your own. You can go to image. You can select an image. It'll pop that image up. You can press the little arrow up there. You can't see down here, so let me show you. Down there it says graphic. You pick on a graphic that you want. Let's say we want Cheers. We'll go into the Cheers one. You can go through here and pick whichever. Let's say, which one do I want to choose? Free your mind. Sorry, my internet is running really slow, so this might do that. Anyways, and then you can pinch it, move it, make it big, whatever you want. Put it wherever you want. You can change the color of it. I mean, whatever. Okay? You can also adjust the opacity here, rotation of it. You can even mask it, which erases it with what I just did. And let's say I didn't want to erase that. I just hit the back button, which the back button's right here. Now this button right here, this button right here with all these little these little four things, you click on that. You can move these as layers. I don't know if you guys have ever heard about layers, but this is what you can do. So you can take this and move it over top of that. So let me add another one. You know what? Let's add a shape. If you want to delete something, you go back into that, hit your delete button, gone. Oh, whoops. And then let's say I wanted be thankful. So I click in here, I click on be thankful. Okay. Now it's covering up my other things. So I go up to this right here. We're going to click on that. I grab the two little lines that are right here and I'm going to move it like I just did. And I go back. So now you can see the be thankful is behind the free your mind. Whoops. I just accidentally erased that. But let's turn that black so you can see it. Okay. So you can see that this is now behind that. Okay. Again, you can do whatever. Okay. So that's how you do that. And you can move this. If I move that, of course it goes behind that and it's gone. Well, it's not gone, but it's behind my picture. So let's say I'm like, okay, this works perfect. This little yellow button up at the top that's got the little arrow, you're going to click that and you're going to hit save as JPEG. And then it saves to my phone. So now I can go here, go to gallery, there's my picture. Okay? Also, I want you guys to be aware of how many pictures are on my phone right now of me and like my sister and my kids, but mainly of me, because what I did was I need a picture day for Instagram, right? So I have a ton of them. I edited this picture right here earlier in Lightroom for my Instagram. So now I'm going to show you Lightroom. And with Over, it's this yellow one that says Over, of course. I want you guys to know that with this app, you can use it for free, but it also costs money. But these are the projects that I've done with it. Okay. So, I mean, it saves it, and it's got my story in here. And I just go in, and you'll have to play with it to learn it some more. And if what I just took you guys through isn't enough to know how I do this, then for sure let me know and I can go into more depth. But I'm just trying to kind of go over what apps I use to edit my photos for Instagram, because I want to go over Instagram with you guys. Okay? So that's really Over. And these are all my photo apps right here. But really I use Over, Lightroom. Now you can use WordSwag, Canva, PicTapGo, that's a good one. You know, you can use these, they're all free, but there are some things like Over I did pay money for, so I had the pro version of it, and Lightroom I pay for my presets, okay? So now we're gonna go into Lightroom. From here, you go to All Photos, and I don't know why it's not pulling up. There we go. So, like I said, this one right here is the one I edited earlier. Let's find another picture that I want to add to my Instagram. Literally, guys, all these pictures were taken in the same day. And I think that's the one I did earlier, wasn't it? Sorry, I forgot. Oh, no, it wasn't. Okay, perfect. We can do that one. Let's do this one. Okay? So, down at the bottom, which I don't think you guys can see right now. There we go. So, down at the bottom down here, you can see all of these little different things. And these things right here are ways for you to edit your photo. But that's not how I edit mine. I scroll over and I go to presets. And then I come down here and I'm going to do warm. And let's do smooth. Perfect. Okay. So for me, like, my computer doesn't really show the pictures colors as well as my phone does, but for me that's kind of where I want my picture to be, because it's fall warm colors. So then I'm going to come up to these three little dots up here and I'm going to hit save device, highest available quality, hit OK. And that's how I edit my photos for all of my pictures. Let's see if there's another one that I can edit. Let's do this one. So, like I said, I'll get you back down to the bottom so you can see. Let's say I wanted to crop it. Straighten it up. You can do all of that within this app. Okay? There we go. Okay, now I'm going to scroll over to presets again. And let's see what this one looks like. Nope. Let's do, well, no. Let's scroll all the way down to my Wonderland pink first. That's actually really pretty. I'm going to come back up here. Let's see what that one looks like with it. Kind of almost makes my hair look red, although my hair is not red. No. And anytime you don't like something, no. Up at the top, if you don't like the preset, you just click this little U arrow button. Okay? Perfect. Okay, I like how that turned out. So then again up here, save to device, and hit OK. Okay, so now I have my two pictures. Okay? Which, I mean, I'll end up editing all of these, but you can see the difference between this picture here and this picture here, and how my edits changed that picture. Okay? Trying to see, because I know my sister's going to want one of me and her. And to be honest, guys, I don't even know if I will edit, like I did this picture right here for like me to post something, hey guys, I'm super excited kind of thing. But like this one, or this one, or this one, let's do this one. I don't know, whoops, that I will even actually do much of an edit on these ones. They don't really fall into the colors I've been using. And I kind of like how rich the color is in these. So let's try that one. Oh no, that takes the color completely out of it. So all these that you're looking at though, all these presets that you see, every single one of them is bought. Okay? I have paid for them. Okay. So like I said, I mean, that's probably about as all I'll edit that one, just because the color's just already really pop. So now I have my 3 photos right here that I edited, right guys? Okay, and if you go into my Instagram is going to be Chasing Dreams Mama. And I would like to point out that I'm almost to 2,000 followers, and I did not start there. It has taken me, I don't even know, like maybe a month, but I did not start there. These highlights right here, guys, I did off of Instagram. And I will show you how to make a highlight and how to add to your highlights. These guys are my pictures. But as you can tell, so this one right here was another picture day. I went, oh, it's not pulling those up, but this was part of that day too. I just took different outfits and changed. This was part of that day. This was part of that day. This was also that day. Like, I literally get my hair, makeup done, and I will change. okay? And I go out. That is also part of that day. This is actually the same area. And I take pictures. And then in my pictures, I will put captions down below. Okay? Sorry, it's being slow and thinking. So once my phone catches up, then I can finally continue. There we go. So seriously, and you can tell how all of my pictures flow together, okay? You can kind of see how they have that warm mid-tones kind of going through there, because right now it's fall. So I wanted those warm mid-tones to start going in through with the season and it being fall and everything, okay? And then it's going to start to kind of go more into wintry, whiter kind of colors. Okay, so following and unfollowing. This right here is everybody that I interact with or have interacted with. I will tell you right now, that person I will not follow because it is a guy. I don't have a problem with men doing this. That's fine. It's just that's not my audience and I don't know how to talk to them, so I don't. And to be honest, it's kind of a insecurity of mine. So, but this person right here started following me. I will follow that person back. This person started following me. I will follow that person back. Okay? So this shows you that. And then when I go here to my stories, these are the stories that I have put on. And you can swipe up to see who's looked at them, who's moved things around. So you can see who's looked at everything, who's replied to your questions if you have any at all, things like that. Okay? Dang it, it's not going to let me. And I add to my stories throughout the day all the time. I want you guys to kind of start watching my Instagram and seeing like what it is. That video right there was kind of a business opportunity. Okay, now I'm going to tell you guys how to add to your story, just in case you don't know how. You go, I guess I should actually tell you, little camera right here. You click on the little camera, and then down in the bottom, there's the little picture icon. You click on it. You pick what you want to share. I'm actually going to share this video. Okay. Once you want to share the video, guys, you go to next. I guess I'll just come down here. So, I got my packet. Then you can hit from here, share. And done. So now it's gone to my story. Okay? Okay, so now you can see it's on my story. And I may have accidentally just put that on there twice. Whoops. So let me show you how to remove that if I did put it on there twice. Okay, so there. Yeah, so it's posting right now. So I did put it on there twice. But when you want to remove it, let's say, because I know it's posting. Okay, now I just need the 3 little dots. Oh, that's going to let me save it. I don't want to save it. Oh, it's posting right now. So, nope, I didn't repost it. Okay, so never mind. Anyways, you can delete them too at the 3 little dots at the bottom, okay? Now let's go over how we're going to do highlights. Same thing, little camera, little picture. You pick what you have on your phone. I have... Hold on, because I have... So, let me show you this part first. You go into Pinterest. You can type in highlights for Instagram. Once you do this, it'll bring up icons. And I just went and picked a lot of the same icons that I wanted to use. So, sorry guys, it's being slow. Okay, so see here, I seen like ones that I wanted to look at. We're going to go to this one and click on it. I scroll down because when I scroll down, it's going to show me more that are like this one. Again, it's being slow. So like this one's heart, so you can use that one for love. This one is a fork and knife. You can use it for food, friends, pictures, me time, friends, more pictures, fun, vacations, things like that. And they have a ton of them on here. This is just kind of like an idea of what they are. I just continued to click on these until I found ones that I liked and went with my page. Let's say we liked this one. We go to the three little things, we download the image, we click out of it, we go back to Instagram. So here we are back at Instagram. We are going to go up to our little camera up here. We're going to come down here to our little image. We are going, whoops, I don't think it downloaded yet. Maybe it just didn't download. Now let's try and see if it did. Nope, it didn't. Okay, well, let's see if this one will download for me. If not, I know a different way of doing it. Anyways, normally it would download, but I think my phone is just being so slow because of what I'm doing right now that it's just not going to download for me. So I'll just screenshot it. And then I'll come down here and bam. So now it's saved. So I screenshotted it, then I cropped it, and it works. Okay, so now we're back in Instagram. Little camera here, little icon down here, and you can kind of already see it. You click your icon, you do this. Okay, now this is where you're going to learn how to do it. So you're going to do your send to button. You're going to hit your share button. And then right here it says add to highlights. You hit add to highlights and new. So you click on new. And then this is where you type in your name for it. Okay? And then you hit add. And then you hit done. And then down here at the bottom is my little icon. I'm going to click on that. Up here is where we're going to find our highlights as soon as it pops up. And I'm hoping it does it soon. If this could just stop for a minute. Anyways, it will pop up in my highlights once it. Oh, great. So it doesn't want to update. Great. Anyways, once it does, I'll kind of show you. But like for me, this is my story highlight right here. And so when you click into that, it will take you to my story. So anytime you go into your Instagram and you go here, and let's say I wanted to share this or whatever, let's actually pick a different one because let's say I wanted to share a product post, actually. I have those too. So I also will get those off of Instagram. They're also in Taylor's group underneath stories, but let's say I want to share this one. Up here, let me point to that up here, right here. This little smiley face guy. If you click him, you can get your poll. Or you can get the questions, the chat, the quiz, the countdown music, this little heart. Oh, you can't see that. This little heart guy, and then it continues. And you can come up here and search. Whoops. I cannot type tonight. And pick something. What you need? I'm using it. Anyways, I'm trying to do a training, but it's even running slow on my stuff. Those girls should be asleep. If they're asleep, don't turn off their TV, but back out of Netflix. Okay, so let's say I want to do a poll and ask a question. Let's see, what do I want to ask? Actually, let's put... Okay. Then I can take this up here. Now, not very many people can see that I'm super interested. So what I will do is this little guy right here, this little pencil, I'll click on him. I'll pick a color I want. Let's say I want pink. I pick the highlighter and I go over it and hit done. So now you can see it, and there's that poll there for them to be able to respond. And then you're just going to come down here to your send to button and send it. Share it on your story. And again, you can add it to your highlights, and you can choose a highlight to add it to if you want to down here. I have a food one somewhere. Where is it? Right here. That I can add it to because it's the coffee. Hit done. It's adding to my story right now, and that's now added. Hey, look, my sister posted a picture of us. She did it before I could even do anything. Okay, so anyways, now for me to do follow and things like that. So if I want to follow somebody, let's say I want to follow like in a city. So I can just go click Washington. I want Seattle. I'm going to go to recent. And I'm going to click probably on the first one. I don't know because I can't see it because my internet is slowing way down because it's taking a lot of it. But I will go to that person's page. And if we have interests and this person is somebody, which I really wish it would load, but again, my internet's being super slow. Then I would go in there, follow them, and then go through some of their friends and follow them. So if I could get to this person's page, I would go to their followers and I would pick people through their followers that I wanted to follow. Here we go. And then I click on their followers. We'll see if it loads. Here we go. So then it loads up their followers right here. And anybody that I think that I want to follow at that point, I would go through and follow. Right now I can't see anybody's pictures. And for me, it kind of is hard to not know without seeing the picture, because the picture is what I judge on whether I'm going to follow them or not. Because for the most part, that's going to tell me. Oh, look, it finally. That's going to tell me whether or not they're a real person, if they're a business, you know, if they're of age normally. Sometimes you can't really tell because, you know, they have to be a certain age to do this. So if I come here, then I can go to their followers, like I said. Here we go. And I can follow. Can't really see pictures right now, but you get the gist, okay? So I'll just go through here. I'll pick a few that I'm like, yeah, why not? I want to follow this person. And I do this throughout the day, okay? Then you can click on one of their friends that's in there, and instead of following them, you can go to their followers. And again, do the same thing. Okay, so you guys get the following thing, okay? Now, from all of this, I want you guys to know that when you're following these people, the reason I pick people I'm going to have interests with, because they're going to be in this feed, and they're going to be in the highlights at the top, and you need to interact with these people. Like, you can't just follow them and expect them to interact with you. So here's the thing. When you interact with somebody or you do a comment, you need to make sure that you are doing at least 4 words on the picture and try to be genuine. So I will always read their descriptions. Then I click the comment and I put, oh my gosh, what a cute puppy. I try to do more than 4 words. I try to actually, like I said, be really sincere in what I'm posting. And then I'll post it. And then I go through here again and I'll do the same thing. Now, I do not do like, okay, so Ideogram, I'm not going to comment on the sponsor thing. I will not comment on sponsors. Something like this, probably won't comment on. Something like this, that's really sad. So, again, I look, I read their stuff, and then I comment. Sorry guys, my internet is being super slow. But I think you get the gist of what I do. But I'll sit here and do this several times a day. This is not a, oh, I can do this one time a day thing. No, this is several times a day I'm doing this, guys. I'm going through and I'm following people. I'm adding to my story. I'm commenting on people's stuff. I'm interacting with people. Okay? Okay, now here's another thing. So this person just popped up, right? I don't know who she is. I'm going to go click on her profile. And I'm going to see whether or not she is a distributor or if she's part of a different company, because more times than not, if they're doing before and after pictures, they're doing them because they are probably already a part of this company or another health and wellness company and is losing weight, like Thrive or something. And if they are, which this one's not showing me, but if they are, I'll unfollow them. And a lot of times, you know, guys, because of the way that I follow, I don't know whether or not they're already with a company. So let's see. It doesn't look like she's with one. So anyways, that's how I do that. Now to unfollow people, I use the app called Cleaner. So my Cleaner app I also use, but I use this like once every 3 days, and I do my Cleaner app before I start to follow new people, because anybody that's not following me back, I will unfollow. Can I just tell you that I really, really am praying that this video is working, or else I just wasted a whole lot of time. So I know I will scroll through here. Now the green means they're following you back. Yellow or orange, whatever color that is. If it's orange, it means they're not following you back, okay? So this is one way that I unfollow. And then once you see somebody that's orange that's not following you back, which I'm sure I have several in here, then I click on them. It'll select them. As you can see, it's selecting all of these. Then I go to settings. Whoops, not settings. Oh, dang it. I just clicked completely out of it. I'm so sorry. Anyways, I would select them. I go to this little action button down here, the little lightning bolt. I click on it and I hit unfollow right here. I'm not going to unfollow this person because this person is following me. Dang it. I went out of it again. Anyways, so if they're following me, I'm not going to unfollow them unless they are not being active. And I'll show you guys how to do that in a minute. But anyway, so I'll go through here. Now, your settings right here, you always want to add them to local queue right here so that you can always come in, go to pending queue. These are all the ones that I want unfollowed. And I just hit start and it says, okay, start. This one's going to stop because I believe these ones have all been taken care of. And then I can hit clear. And I always go underneath, which you guys can't see. Let me see. Following. I don't ever go to my followers. I go to following because the following is going to show me mutual follows and stuff. The followers, oh, here we go. So these people, they follow me, but I'm not following them back. You can go here and you can block them or unfollow them, which I'm not following them. So these are all the actions you can choose from this. But like I said, I always do following because these are the people that are following me and I am following them. So I don't know. It might take me a while to even get. Okay, we'll just unfollow this person here. I hit unfollow. I hit start now. And voila, that person is unfollowed. Just like that. Okay, so that's how you use that. Now, if you don't want to use that cleaner app or that's too much for you, that's totally fine. You will also see the number following go down after you've done that. So my next thing that I'm going to show you guys is how you can do it manually. So you go to your heart button and then, oh no you don't. You go to your following. It's taking forever. These little arrows right here you can click on. That's when it'll give you latest, which you guys can't see, latest followed to date followed earliest. So latest means like the latest you've done, earliest means the earliest you've done. I go to the earliest and then I will click, let's say, which I know, like Taylor, which by the way, you guys, she is our top of our team. So she's another really good one to be watching. But you could go to her page and let's go to her last post and you can see she posted 5 hours ago. Okay. So I'm like, okay, well that person's active, so I'll keep them in here. Now if I were to go up here and let's say we did latest and I click on this, well, gotta let it load, sorry guys. Okay, let's say I click on this person, which I'm going to unfollow anyways because I don't know how I start following this person, but I'm going to click here and right here it says 2 days ago, but if that says anything that's like over 2 months, I'm going to unfollow this person because they're not active enough. We want people unactive, or we want people who are active. So if I go to somebody's profile and I go on their first thing and they're not, and this is literally what I do. And again, I don't even know. This must be from my loops. I click here. September 29th is the last time this person ended up posting. And there's some that I'm like, they haven't posted out. Like this one is November 2018. Perfect example right here. There's no point in me following this profile because they're not even active. So I will unfollow them. So this is how you literally manually, one by one, go in and unfollow people. And that can get tedious and tiring and hard. And you're just like, okay, that's a lot to do. But if you do it a couple times a day, you can actually, you know, start to actually know people. Now, the other thing that I will do too, which I'll share with you guys, I was just got so into showing you how I don't, is so this person is active and I'm following this person is following me. It tells you that. I will like their last picture and I will comment on their last picture. I cannot do so right now because it's not pulling up her last picture or something like this. You know, I will like it and I will comment on it. 4 things. So 4 words. Okay? And so I'm not just wasting my time. I'm also going to that person's profile. If they're active, this one is September 17th. That's an iffy one. You know, if they're active, then I'll comment on their page. Okay. So that's how I follow. That's how I unfollow. All of that. That's how I make my, oh, look, it's starting to kind of come up. It's not showing the picture yet, but it will. That's how I make my highlights. Now, I'm going to show you guys how to edit a highlight, if it will let me. And if you notice, above here, my description, oh, it's gonna, I don't know what it's doing. My description up here, nothing up here tells you that I'm with It Works. Nothing. Okay? That actually uploaded my actual video, but whatever. So I just found a name that I liked. I'm literally chasing my dreams and I'm a mom. That's what my name is. Oh. So now that my video one is here, I can hold this down. If you hold down and hit edit highlight, edit cover, go over to your little picture. I can now, which the picture we downloaded earlier is there, I can hit next, done, done. And now when you pull it up, my highlight is not going to be that video. It's going to be that little heart that I just made, which, see, right there. Okay? And your highlights will go through as you add to them. So I need to do my story for again to pop it more to the front if I want it to be more in the front. Okay? Now, the other thing I'm going to show you are people to follow. Jade Hooper.
Hey guys, so
she's an amazing one to follow. Jackie Deering, she's a really good one to follow. Okay? Do you see all these little lines up here? This is from her posting all day long. She's constantly posting because that's what you need to be doing. Consistency is key here. Brittany Cromwell is another one. Shay Knox is another one. Morgan Martin is another one. Let's go to a couple. Let's go to She's a really good one to follow. She's amazing. I love her. It's of course not going to show you this. She is a part of Ashley's team, I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive it because of her videos, the way that they've taken pictures together, and the fact that her thing says tribe right there. So she's a really good one, like I said, to follow. Brittany Cromwell, she's an amazing one to follow. I really, really like following her. I will even send my new distributors some of her videos. I really wish my internet was working better. You guys could get more out of this if it was, but for the most part, you're getting the gist of what I do on my Instagram. Brittany Hayes is another good one to follow. And so if my internet was working well enough, I could actually go into one of their pictures. Right here. They've got their description, okay? Their descriptions are amazing. And sometimes they're short and sweet like that. And then there's this. And so they're really good to follow so that you can get ideas and get inspiration. Now, I'm not telling you to follow them so that you can do exactly what they're doing. I'm telling you to follow them to do what they're doing, but do it in your own style and in your own words. And just be your own self. But to do the things that they are doing and how they are doing them, but in your own way. Okay? Here she's talking about the business. Don't have a clue what the picture is, but she is. She's talking about the business. Your first two sentences need to catch the eye of your reader. Okay? And a lot of times your picture's going to catch it, and then after that you need the first two sentences to catch it. And again, she's talking about the business. And a lot of times they will put text freedom or text opportunity and then hashtagging. Hashtags are another big thing. Just hashtag whatever. Like in this picture, she's got first-time owners because they're first-time owners. Homeowners, I said yes. Engaged, wedding plan, building home, our dream home, thankful, newlywed, motivating Monday. Landowners, hard worker, blessed. You know, different ones. But they all mean something to her. Okay? Again, this is why I do picture day. Like, look how awesome that picture is. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so you guys get the gist of what I'm saying. Do what they're doing, follow what they do, but don't copy what they do to the T. Do it in your own little twist, okay? So that's how I follow, that's how I unfollow, that's who I'm watching, you know, that's how I interact with my people. Shout out to Taylor, she did awesome. Love her Tahoe, beautiful. This is Jackie Deering's. And so on my Instagram, I will only post maximum on my page 2 days or 2 pictures a day, if that. But normally it's 1 picture a day. Okay? So this is my page. I post 1 picture on my page, but on my story up here, I of course post more than that. Okay? I post all the time. I use these like, I don't know if anybody's got Instagram, but that's what I use them like, okay? And then, like I said, I interact. A lot of people say that they put a timer on their phone. And then again, I use over. Pick, tap, go is a really good one. You know, you pick a picture. Let's pick this picture. You hit edit. You go to filters. And this is where you can play. Oh, that went way too quick. Hold on. my goodness, my neck hurts, guys. Oh, I think I'm done. Can I scan yet? Nope. Okay, so my phone for some reason will not let me go back to screen mode. Oh, whoops. Active. It says it's active, but it's not showing me that it is. So I pretty much showed you guys everything I needed to show you. So like I said, that's how I use Instagram and what I do on Instagram. I'm really hoping that I showed you everything. Instagram is really a big thing. So it's really hard for me to tell you everything in hopes that I don't forget, you know. So in case you're wondering, it's the app I use. First time using it. So like I said, I'm hoping that this all worked. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, please comment below. Like I said, I just kind of wanted to go over Instagram for you. Filters are amazing. I wanted to show you guys kind of like what apps I used, how I use them, and what I do. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good evening, and I will talk to you later.